No, I haven't. Good evening, and I'm really pleased to see so many people here to come and listen to the band today. Thank you so much for making the trip in through the weather. Of course, we know you probably have to come and take your kid home with you too, but that's okay. We appreciate you being here. As all of you know, there's about 17 schools here represented and about over 100 students. We lost count a while ago. And they have done very well. That the reason that they're here is that they got a first division at MSBOA District 1 Festival. And so they're the top of the top, and they were brought in to spend a day together and not just perform tonight, but spend the day learning, meeting other students, getting familiar with other people, seeing that other people have the same issues, good and bad, and meet some of their fellow musicians. So it's just a really good day. They have to work very hard. It's very tough. Their lips are all shot. They're all tired. But they play some really good music. So thank you for being here tonight. We hope that you get them home safely tonight. And also thanks for moving the clock 2 hours early. We just thought it was the safest thing to do. And so thank you so much. I'm going to bring Mrs. Bloss Eatonus up, and she's going to introduce our guest conductor for tonight. So thank you again. I'm Kurt Isaacson, the director of bands in Shelby. If she, yeah, I needed that.
Hi, Mr. Myers is the music director at Muskegon Community College, where he conducts the Wind Ensemble, the Jayhawk Sound, and instructs classes in music theory, conducting professional practices in music, humanities, and is responsible for the curriculum development in music. He is in his 9th season as a conductor and music director of the Michigan Youth Symphony. He has spent 18 years as a professor of music and chair of arts and humanities at West Shore Community College. He is very active as a guest conductor, lecturer, clinician, adjudicator, music arranger, and performer throughout the state of Michigan. He is married to a wonderful woman and has 2 beautiful daughters. So if you would join me in welcoming Mr. Myers.
Thank you so much. First of all, this is, I have to say, the most comfortable I've ever been conducting a concert in my life. We usually have to wear those funny little ties and stuff, and so this is really nice. And I just wanted to get home early, that's why we're doing it early. But thank you again, as Mr. Isaacson said, for joining us this afternoon for this concert early. What a wonderful day. These are just amazing young people. If they've had 1/10 as much fun as I've had today, that's a really good thing. The first question I asked them this morning was, I said, why do you play music and why do you do this? And sometimes you ask those questions and you get worried about the answers. Well, the first person I asked gave the right answer, and they said, because it's fun. And that's what we did all day. And so now you're going to get to enjoy and reap the benefits of our fun day, very long and hard. I hope you enjoy our performance this afternoon. The first piece we're going to do is entitled The Black Forest Overture. And it is written about the Black Forest in Baden-Württemberg, Germany, which is a wooded mountainous region. And it's actually the home of the cuckoo clock. And they're handmade there. And that's what this music is about. You'll hear it change tempos a couple of times. It's very beautiful, and it's a wonderful piece, and I hope you enjoy it. Here's the Black Forest Overture. That was the Cumberland Dances, which is a short tune, as you heard, written about the southeastern mountains of the United States and the dances that occur there, and the traditions and the culture. Just a happy, fun, spirited little piece. We are also celebrating this year 100 years since the lyrics, the current lyrics that we have of America the Beautiful, were written by Catherine Lee Bates, music by Samuel Ward. And so we're doing two pieces that actually have that music in it. The first one we're going to do is an American March, where you'll hear a little bit of the tune, and then you'll hear it again later in the God Bless America and America the Beautiful pieces combined. So here is an American March. I think it's probably hard to imagine what it's like to bring 100 and some young people together from 17 schools, from Cadillac and Marion and Manistee and Onekama, all the way down to here, and come together at 9 o'clock this morning and do this. That's pretty amazing. Aren't they incredible? And you didn't even have to all come to get them tonight, because truly it's been so much fun. I'm just going to take them home. I better call my wife first, but they just... Somebody's really scared. They're like, no, we're not going. But what a wonderful, wonderful group of children you have up here, and students. And parents, I think you already know this, but I want to remind you that another great pleasure for me is to come to these days and sit and watch my colleagues in the music profession, their teachers, just shine. I mean, what they do is so incredible. I have, I don't even know some of the fingerings on these instruments. I've forgotten them because I haven't done them in so long, and I'm so blessed to have these directors here who put these instruments in their hands some years ago and work with them daily, and just to watch them and see them, the directors smile and enjoy what they're doing so much. I mean, they have such a passion, and these people are just fortunate to have them every day. And if all of the directors would please stand out there, and we can't give you enough applause for all the work you do. The directors, thank you so much. These are amazing people. They're absolutely incredible with what they do and what they've done with these young people. The state of our music and here in Western Michigan is in really good hands, and thanks to them. We're going to conclude, unless of course you clap a lot at the end and you want an encore, in case. But we do have one more number we're going to do. This is entitled, is it The Legend? It is, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. Legend of the Yankee Clippers. And the Yankee Clippers were those large sailing ships back in the 1850s and up until about 1900, when finally the steamships came and took away all of the opportunity for those large sailing ships. But that's what this song was written about. It's in honor of those, and you will hear the ship bell ring, and the music gets a lot slower, and it's what happens at night, and then it returns in the morning. And we're going to conclude our portion of the concert, again, unless you want to hear more, with the legend of the Yankee Clippers. And so, we'll do an encore. Thank you once again, thank you. We actually only got to work on this encore for a very short time because our afternoon got shortened a little bit, but it doesn't matter, but I think it'll make you feel really good. This song actually was written in 1946 in July during one of the greatest heat waves here in the United States. And it has very little to do with Christmas if you actually look at the words. It actually has more to do with just staying cold on a hot summer day, and maybe a little bit about Thanksgiving because he mentioned pumpkin pie. And this may be the way we get home tonight if things keep going. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll conclude. You have wonderful children. It's been my honor and pleasure, and I hope to see you all again. Have a very safe holiday season, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And thank you so much, and thank you, young people, for allowing me to be with you today. Thank you all. Here's Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride.